Hello, welcome to our flight today. This is Aloft Virtual Alliance. We are on the ground here in San Andreas, Colombia. So we are flying to Sao Paulo today. And so the good news is I got the MCD working. So I changed the passenger count, but I missed it somewhere. So GSX was acting a little weird, but I just need to dig through. I think there's another file I need to edit, so I will work on that. So in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and get our APU started because it is already loaded. Lead, that looks good. I've got the departure and all of that programmed in. We're departing off runway 6 and we're landing runway 10 right now, 10 right. Alright, so our zero fuel weight is 156.3. 156.3 slash 25.9 on the center of gravity. Okay, let's put that in there. Sorry, trying to adjust a couple things. Alright. Alright, that looks better. Yeah. Alright, anyway, there's that. Do our takeoff performance. So we're going runway 6 full length. We're going to do toga on. Everything there looks good. Calculate. Alright, so we need flaps 3. 3 slash up 1.5. We're using toga, so we don't have to do our flex, so 139. 141 and 144. Okay, that all looks good there. And we're light on fuel. Okay, so let's go into the menu, option, fuel. Okay, let's initiate. We're going to add some fuel to this. 49. Okay. Off. Late. Oh. 140, 142, 145. 40, 142, and 145. Okay. There, that looks better. Just don't want to run out of petrol. Alright, let's turn off our exterior power because we're on APUs. That looks good. Let's turn on our beacon and get ready for push and start. So let's go to PD menu, options, exterior controls, disconnect, 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 whatever. GSX request. Pushback and departure. Okay. Get our cruise altitude of 350 dialed in. Alright, we got our beacon on. Signs are all on. That's all good. Okay. And this isn't a FSlabs problem. This is me. There's a file I forgot to switch over. I just need to dig through that. I'll do that once we're done. Either that or I need to get it to resave some files, I think. Also, I did find a GSX file for this, but I think when I created the one that when we came in, it's in the folder and I didn't delete it. I didn't think it would create one, but it did. So I need to go in and find that and delete it. Gotta love Flight Sim. Alright, we want to go... Hoping I did this correctly. We'll find out. Alright, so we're going to start engine 1 first today. Nope, I did it the wrong way. That's okay. Okay, engine 1's on. Get engine 2 going. Get a couple other things. So that needs to turn on. Good. Okay, both engines are on. Arm our speed brake. Set our auto brake. Get APU bleed off, APU off. Go ahead and get our flaps in. We're doing flaps 3 today. This is the shorter runway. Okay. Pins out, they're going back, so we're good there. Let's get our little sticky guy in. and parking brake off, and we're gonna taxi down here, and then we'll taxi full length. So, because we got a back taxi, I'm gonna go ahead and do some announcements on VATSIM. San Andreas traffic as far as 634, back taxiing runway 6 for departure. And I can't see on the TCAS if there's anybody behind us. This will show me. No, not really. Alright, flaps are set, speed brakes, auto brake. Alright, that's all good. Alright, we're going to get all of our lights on because we are going to be taxiing on the runway. Go, all of our lights are on. Go to our flight plan page. Everything's looking good there. Alright, cabin's ready, so we're gonna do takeoff config. Pitch trim. Disagree. Clear. We need to adjust that. Up 0.6. Okay, so 3 slash up 0.6. Everything else is good. Okay. That should all be fixed. While we're taxiing, so Navigraph, here's what we're doing. So going to Sao Paulo, down on the southern part of Brazil. According to SimBrief, we were 7 hours and 25 minutes from takeoff to touchdown. So we'll see how we do on that. a long flight to be in an A321, but that's what this thing can do. Actually could go a little further, because I know we don't have all the fuel tanks full. Wind up here. Alright, that looks good. So what we're going to do is unsticky our sticky and take the throttles to takeoff. Gear coming up. We're going to take flaps 2. Throttles coming back. Autopilot going on. Okay, flaps 1. Okay, slats. Flaps up. Alright, we're passing 4,000 feet. We're actually going to need to change our altitude to 300. That is our max. Change to that. We might do some step climbs on this one. Pass through 6,000. Those engines do look cool. Right, so we're past 10,000. Kick off our lights here. Good. That one and that one. Alright. Lights are good. We're going to probably spend a good portion of cruise just here in the cockpit because it's going to be dark. Once we start to get some sunlight, we'll go into the cinematic view and get some shots of the outside while we are flying. But we took off 10 p.m. local time, so that's midnight Sao Paulo. We got a 7-hour and 25-ish minute flight. So we should be landing around 7 to 7:30 in the morning. Which, they're in their fall, so their days should be getting shorter. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see if we've got, when we get the sunrise. But I am glad our McDo is working with this thing. I can't believe it was the banner that was causing the issue. That just blows me away. So we'll have to reach out to someone and figure out why that would be. That is an odd thing. Then I think I'm gonna find flightsim.to. I can find a paint scheme for Iceland Air. I want to see what they use cabin wise. I think that would be a good one to mimic with this thing, because I know they fly it Reykjavik to Seattle, so that's a pretty good range. Alright, so we're passing 15,000 feet. We're going to go ahead and speed up the video from here through cruise. Probably probably a little sooner, probably 20,000 feet above ground level into Sao Paulo. It's a little higher in altitude, so we'll probably slow things back down around 20. We are expecting runway 10 right into Sao Paulo as of right now. So we'll check that once we get closer. We're probably going to do some step climbs as we fly along. I'd like to get up to 3.5 or 3.7 once we get going. So that is the plan as of right now. We'll see you guys on the other side of cruise. And once again, once we get some daylight, we'll jump in the cinematic modes. We'll see you on the other side of cruise. Hello, welcome out of cruise. We are descending into Sao Paulo currently. We did have some ATC on there for a minute. We got a little bit of center. Unfortunately, he had to get off. Tower is still on, so that's a good thing. Sun is just starting to come up, so we weren't really able to do a whole lot of cinematic views, but that's okay. Here's our bird. Just flying around. Those engines look really good. Alright. So let's get back to what we're doing here. Alright. So we got everything programmed. Next phase. Let's double check it, because the wind may have changed. 120 at 5:15. No. Overcast at 800 feet. Alright. So a little bit of foggy weather, apparently.
Traffic.
So we've got somebody right around us. Let's see if we can't find them. Not seeing anybody. Huh. Looks like he's above us, but I didn't see him. Alright, so we've got a restriction here of 14,000 feet, or flight level 140. Alright, so that traffic is kind of out in front of us a little bit and about 1,500 feet below us. So we'll want to keep that in mind as we're descending. Alright, so tower's still on. We're going to go ahead and switch over so we can start listening. Alright, we got our brakes set, speed brakes are set. We just got to do flaps and lights. There's a little bit of traffic out tonight in Sao Paulo, so gonna be fun to navigate. Alright, let me check our altitude that we're going to real quick, make sure I'm not wrong in that. Yeah, airport elevation is 2,500. So I got us going to 6,000, a little above 3,000 feet above ground level. I think that's good. I like where we're at with that. That should put us below the glide slope. We're going to switch to the Boeings. After this, we're going to fly the 700. I haven't flown it yet, so I'm looking forward to that. We're going to fly to an island that belongs to Brazil, so we're going to take that and then bring it back and kind of see where we go from there.
Traffic, traffic.
Alright, so he's veering off now. Maybe he's on a different approach. Or going direct to. Could be. We're going to stay on our course. Let's get our lights on. There we go. Let's see if we can see him now. Go here. Oh, is there no co-pilot view? First officer. Oh. Oh, seeing him. Maybe in the clouds because he is a little lower than us.
Guarulhos, Torre Guarulhos, muito boa. TAM 30, Azul 4193, solicita voo por instrumento. Luz de voo 23, para Santos Dumont, Serra Bravo, Romeu Juliette. Tem informação brava a bordo. Azul 4193, muito boa noite. Torre Guarulhos, 500, quanto receber no local? 4193, pronto, bota. 4193, autorizado para Dumont, nível 230, automação no plano, decolar da 10 esquerda, perfil sair da Teikof no alto, seção livre, responde ao 3751.
Alright, our next restriction is 78,800.
Pista vai ser 1 esquerda, com procedimento de saída é cofre no alto.
Okay, we're past transition altitude, so 1026. Let me make sure that is right. Yep, that is right. We're good to go there. I think that's that traffic that we were dealing with on the way in. Alright, we're hitting 6,000 feet. Still not below the glide slope though. Alright, let's see how we do. We'll go down to 5,000. Yeah, we need to get a little lower or we're gonna be
Police Tower, hello, KLM 792, ready to check.
too high. Okay, let's go ahead and we're gonna arm our localizer. And even at 5,000, we're gonna be too high. Go
Police Tower,
flaps
KLM
2.
792.
Arm the approach. Flaps 3.
792,
Gear coming down. Flaps full.
Thank you, KLM 792, with information Bravo on board. Please take clearance to Skipo. Standing by.
Sao Paulo Tower, Esfara 634 on final 10 right.
Sapata 634, Guarulhos Tower, Numa 10 approach, runway 10 right, unit 10.
Roger, cleared to land, runway 10 right, Esfara 634. Alright, we got the glide slope.
Guarulhos, boa noite, voo no 482. Voo no 482.
Okay, flaps are full, speed brakes armed, gears down, brakes are set, lights are on.
Confins 330 solicita, ciente Bravo.
We are good to go.
Gente, confirma a posição.
209.
Gente, não recebeu o tráfego. Tem condições de checar a conexão?
Tenho sim, aguarde um momento.
Obrigado.
Alright, there's the runway. Autopilot coming off.
Sapata 634, clear to land runway 10 right, unit 140 degrees, 5 knots.
500. 400. 100 above.
Tower.
100 above. 300 above. 100 above.
Report, clear to land runway 10 right, generate 103.
200 minimum.
Gol no 482, se conectou.
Vou no 482, agora
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
Solid, steady, touchdown.
I don't know what's up with the ground textures here, but that's kind
Auto
of
brake off.
disheartening. Okay, we're gonna exit here.
da Pata City, report, agora start.
Roger, we're gonna park at stand 410.
Da Pata City, report, Roger, cross runway 10 left, after cross taxi via Lima, Alpha, India, 814, position correction.
Roger, clear to cross 10 left in taxi via Lima Alpha.
Taxi Lima, Alpha, India, 814, okay?
Roger, Lima Alpha India. Alright, come on. We gotta get through this. Alright, there we go.
Tô no 484, recebo 1/5, comando tá travado.
Alright, Alpha is our second taxiway. Oh, I gotta do this remote control.
Autorizado continuar o táxi via Alpha, hotel 43.
Options. Interior controls, GSX. Gate.
KLM 792, where is copy?
Ready to copy, KLM 792.
KLM 792, clear to Amsterdam, flight to hold, Teikof runway 10 left, Anvur 6 Alpha departure, full map transition, Cockpit 3714.
Clear to Schiphol, Ambu 6 Alpha departure, transition to Mav and scope 3714, KLM 792.
KLM 792, ready back correct, report for pushback started.
I will report on ready, thank you.
Tô no 482, não copy.
Confirma.
Exato, para...
Okay, there we go.
No 330, nota conforme o plano, decola da pista no 0 esquerdo, perfil de saída Anvur, 6 alta decisão em Luxemburgo, transpondeu 3763.
Alright, we're looking for India.
Autorizado com 330 da coluna 0 esquerda. Ambos 6 Alfa, Noxel, transponder 3763, Gol no 482.
Tô no 482, protegimento correto, chão próximo.
Alright, speed
Is that
brakes are
pronta?
cleaned up, flaps are cleaned up.
Tô no 482, autorizado pushback.
Okay, we're looking good.
Autorizado reportar táxi no 482 da Gol.
First tower hello, go 816 for waiting information Bravo bar because the flight clearance to Boston Oslo.
Tá 8164, Felipe, Guarulhos Tower, Roger, where for copy?
Stay firm. Stay firm, I'll go 8164.
Tá 8164, stand by, sir.
Alright, our next right is where we want to go.
sentido Guarulhos, 4193, quanto para puxa acionamento?
Azul 4193, gente, autorizado pushback acionamento, calma da esquerda na Yankee, chão para ataque.
4193, autorizado puxa acionamento, calma da esquerda na Yankee. Vai avisar quando tiver contato.
Give me just a second. I need to figure out how to clear the gate.
Tá, 8164, where is it from?
Affirm.
There we go.
8164, clear to Boston, Port 57, 51 hold, take off runway 10 left, unboost, down for departure, transition, stock hold 3733.
Roger, clear to Boston via Envo 6 down for departure. Transition Luxo, runway 10 left for departure and hold 3733. Go correction down 18164.
8164, feedback correct, report for pushback and start.
Beautiful.
Right. This is us here.
Chegou no 479 na estabilização do IES Papa da Pistola usando da direita.
Gol no 479, muito boa noite, Sr. Guarulhos, autorizado no 0 direita, vento...
Why am I not seeing any?
Pouso no 0 da direita, o gol no 479.
Alright, and I forgot to start the APU again. Alright, so let's go options, turn, alright, okay. Alright,
Ataque, gol no 482.
Gol no 482, isso, autorizado ataque.
we are here on the ground in Sao Paulo,
No 02 meia, 10 Golf, ponto para dar no 02 esquerda, gol no 482.
but something's off. Oh, no, here they come. There's one of the stairs, there's the other stair. Okay.
Eu preciso estar tendo reporting very taxi calling 7922.
So overall, not a bad flight. The approaches here, I mean, there wasn't a lot of room for error. We had to keep descending to make sure we got underneath the glide slope. So that was interesting, but you know, different. I don't know what was going on with the ground textures on the runway. I'm gonna look and see if there's another runway installed. Maybe there is. I'll check that and make sure, but that was a little odd. So yeah, we'll give it another shot or two and then decide what we want to do from there. Don't forget, in our video description is our link to Discord and our website. If you'd like to come and fly with us, we'd love to have you. If you have any questions, comment, concerns, you can always use the YouTube comment section or Discord. We're going to watch the bags get unloaded, and then we'll call it a wrap on this. Our next flight is to, I don't remember the name of the place we're going, but it's an island that is part of Brazil. It's north of us. I'm going to switch all of our gear over to Boeing gear, and we're going to take the 737 for a spin because I haven't got to fly it yet. So that is what we're going to do. Let's see, what else? It's a there and back on our next one, and depending on what we think, we may go to Rio, we may come back here. We'll see. So that's the plan for right now, but we'll watch the bags get unloaded and then wrap this up, and we'll see you on the next flight.
Azul 4193, autorizado o táxi via Yankee, ponto espera no 0 esquerdo, ajuste no 026.
4193, autorizado o táxi para 10 esquerda via Yankee, Golf, altímetro 026.
Forma 482, autorizado decolagem no 0 esquerdo, tempo 140 graus, 5 máximo.
Autorizado decolagem no 0 da esquerda, agora 483.
Thanks, man. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for flying with us. Have a great day. Have a nice day. Take care now. Thanks for flying today. Thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome to your destination. Bye-bye. Welcome to your destination. Thanks, man. Thank you for choosing us. Have a safe onward journey. Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day. See you again. Have a wonderful day. Take care now.
Forma 482, decolado às 4:08 da hora, coordenando com 228, estabelecido bom, boa noite da praça.
2280, obrigada, até.
Have a great day. Have a nice day. Take care. Enjoy your stay. Hope to see you again. Thank you, folks. All the best.
Azul 4193, programa via no 0 esquerdo.
Thanks for flying today.
Azul 4193, varia 1 na 0 esquerda.
Enjoy your day.
Current 792, right taxi.
Thanks, sir. Enjoy the rest of your trip. See you again. Bye-bye.
KLM 792, clear to taxi via Yankee 8, and position 603, okay?
Enjoy the rest of your trip.
Yankee 8 in the position 603, confirm, KLM 792.
Yeah,
Welcome to
and
your
perhaps
destination.
push and start, clear to taxi via Esfara 630.
Roger, taxi to stand
Enjoy your
603,
day.
792.
Enjoy the weather. Thanks. Have a good one. See you again. Have a safe onward journey.
Azul 4193, autorizado decolagem no 0
Have a pleasant
esquerda,
stay.
tempo 140 graus, 5 máximo.
Thank you, folks.
4193, autorizado decolagem 10 esquerda.
Have a safe onward journey. Appreciate it. All the best. See you again. Enjoy the weather. Thank you, folks.
Star 8164, request taxi.
8164, roger, clear for taxi
Safe
via
travel.
Kilo Alpha Golf, hold point runway 10 left.
Kilo Alpha Golf, holding point 10 left, star 8164.
KLM is 792, behind the traffic deploying 777, clear for taxi via Kilo Alpha Golf, hold point runway 10 left.
Then the Boeing 777, taxi point runway 10 left via Kilo Alpha Golf, 772 ticket.
Hope to see you again.